everyone, Susan Campfield here with Suestampfield.com. I hope you're doing well tonight. Either you're joining me here on Suestampfield Facebook group for our weekly Tuesday tutorial, or you're catching the replay later on my YouTube channel. Either way, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you can join me tonight. We are going to be playing with a kit tonight, and I'm going to do an alternative way to do one of the cards. So I'm looking forward to it. Because it's a kit, I have a plan. I have a game plan, but I haven't made a sample. So we're going to be kind of diving in together and just getting a little risky and having some creative fun. So thanks so much for joining me and being here with me for that. Please drop me a message and say hello. Let me know if you're catching the live or watching the replay. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. We are having a bit of a storm here tonight in St. Paul, Minnesota, where I am broadcasting from. So fingers crossed that we don't have any little hiccups in our signal, but we'll just do the best we can. So I'm going to flip my camera and you'll see my ceiling for just a moment, and then I'll get situated in my stand here. So bear with me. There we go. Let's clip in. We'll just kind of check our lighting here, see how we're doing. I think we're okay. Goodness, I've got a mess going here, don't I? So I just have everything laid out, which took up a lot of space. So let me just slide these aside. I have a dog who is afraid of storms. I don't know if any of you have experienced that before. She used to be totally fine. It never bothered her. And then something changed, and now they just freak her out. So last night was a really rough night for us because we had a lot of storms last night, and going to be the same all night again tonight. So she keeps pacing in and out. Usually I shut them out and shut the door, but she's just nervous right now. So I've got a dog bed under my computer desk, so she keeps coming in and laying on. And so I'm going to leave the door open, and so she can just kind of roam and do whatever she needs to do to be comfortable. And that's Bella, the one that's been having the other health issues as well. So that, yeah, we're going to just be extra accommodating for Miss Bella tonight. So I hope you're doing well. So tonight we are playing with a card kit. This is the Gorgeous Posies card kit. And this is retiring. It's in the annual catalog. It is on sale right now. I checked right before I went live just to verify that it is still available. And I was able to add it to my shopping cart and no problem. So yay. I believe it is 20% off right now. So it's a really good bargain right now for what you get. So we're going to look at what you get, and then I'm going to do an alternative card with the kit, because while it's super fun to do the kit as is, it's always fun to try something new, right? So one of the standout things about this kit is the box that it comes in. It is absolutely gorgeous. So it comes in a storage box, and look how pretty that is. It is just, it's just beautiful. So this is something that you can, save to use, store all your cards in. Or this would be a fabulous gift to somebody. You can put all of the cards in there, and you actually would have room to probably add some other things as well. So let's look at what comes in the kit. I love these colors. Yes, Heather, I love it too. The colors are just gorgeous. We have our purple posy, which of course is about to retire, and then just some other fun colors going on here. And then what comes in the kit is everything that you need to make 16 cards. So again, it's really good value, and we'll look at all of that. This is the instruction booklet that shows you how the cards go together. It does come with some beautiful ribbon. Look at this ribbon. And then some purple twine as well. It's Highland Heather colored twine. So this is the ribbon. It's got kind of a satiny edge with a gold strip, and then kind of an organza in the middle. So super pretty. And There is a stamp set that you can purchase in addition to the kit. The stamp set is also retiring, but it is still available. I did just verify that as well. The stamp set is called Gorgeous Posies, and it has a really nice combination of greetings to kind of cover pretty much all your core things you would need. So you've got wishing you comfort and peace at this time, which is perfect for sympathy. Get well soon for somebody that is recovering, for a very kind and thoughtful friend, which is a bit of a thank you, and then celebrating your day, which of course could be wedding or birthday is the first thing that I thought of, and then some pretty flower stamps and a leaf, and then this is the veins on the leaf. So that is the Gorgeous Posy stamp set. Now, you don't have to have the stamp set to buy the kit. What they're using the stamp set for when you put the kit together is for the greetings. So if you had other greetings that would fit in the pieces that are given for that, that would be an option. Or you could always cut your own or punch your own pieces to put in. So that's, it's up to you on whether you want to invest in the stamp set or not. So let's look at what comes with each card. So why don't I pull this here and we'll look at the pictures. So this card, Celebrating Your Day, that's this one right here. And I pulled out just one set of the flowers that would go with that. It comes to make 4 of each card. So you've got your card bases, you've got this beautiful printed layer that's got that gold in there and that gold border, and then you've got your place for your greeting, and there's all these fun flowers and leaves that you saw all over my desk when I started, little posies and blooms that decorate the cards, and they've also got that fun gold fleck in them. So that's that one right there. We also have this one right here. Let's bring that in. Let's find that in our little how-to book here. So the book has, it talks about some steps and what you need for your products, but it also has the photos. I'm a visual learner, and so I just really need the photos, and then they've got the tips are marked out where they're having their suggestions. So this card right here is this supply set right here, and then we have this very pretty purple one right here, and then the last one is a pretty soft seafoam color, super pretty. So that is the kit, and then all of the cards use the same envelope. The envelopes are super cute as well. They're kind of a Highland Heather purple posy look, and you can see the flap on the back. So just how fun would that be to come in the mail? Just super, super cute. I love kits because you don't always have time to do the creating. Sometimes you need a card in a hurry, or just sometimes I get in a spot where I'm kind of having a block. I have a little creative block. And so when that happens, it's I take a kit and put a kit together, and it really inspires me to be creative with my other things. I'm not sure why, but it just putting together something else, I'll say like, oh, well, you could do that and you could do this, and it just gets that creative juice flowing, and because you're doing a kit at the end, you're going to end up with all these cute cards, and so it gives you confidence too, I think. So at least that works for me. When you punch out, you punch out your different embellishments that come in the kit. They also send some extra labels of where the greetings get stamped. There's 2 extra for every card, and I really appreciate that because sometimes I make a boo-boo, right? When I'm stamping a greeting, I might make a mistake. So it's so nice that they give you those extras. Now, if you don't make a mistake, of course, you can use these for another project or even inside the card. So it's nice to have that option available to you. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make an alternative card, and I'm going to slide these aside. Oh, let's see. I think this will work with any of them. I'm just trying to decide which one I want to do. I think I'm going to do this one. It wasn't the one I was going to do, but I'm changing my mind. So there we go. So I'm going to grab my card base here for this one. So the card that I'm going to make, I love doing swaps. I love doing swaps because then I get a lot of ideas. It really sparks my creativity, and that's where I see fun folds and things. And that's why I've been having so much fun sending, when people are ordering, I've been sending them a pack of inspiration cards. For those of you that participated in the last set, I will be doing that tomorrow. That's my job for tomorrow, is packaging up all of those cards to send. And so I like to share that. It's kind of like you get to take part in the swaps too. And any of my team people who are watching, Stampfield Stars peeps, our swap closed yesterday. I was really excited to see so very many of you join the swap there at the last minute. That was super fun. And Kelly did email out the labels today, so April 15th is when we're going to be sending those, getting those in the mail by. And I'll be so excited to get your cards because I can share them here on our lives. So the card that I'm going to do, the fun fold that I'm going to recreate for this card, is one that I got in a swap from one of my Stampfield Star Divas. Those are my directs. This is Sarah Anderson's Cute Chicken card, and so it is a double Z fold card, and we're going to turn in one of these cards into a double Z. So it's going to end up being a little bit different because we're going to work with what came in the kit. I'm not adding in any extras here. I'm just going to go with right up what was in the kit. So when I'm doing something that is new, I like to do a template. So we're going to do that Z fold, that double Z. So I'm going to fold our card base in a Z, and I'm also going to fold a separate piece in a Z. So this is the piece that's going to be folded in the internal Z, if you will. So I did one, I cut a piece of basic white that was the same size as this layer, which is 4 by 5 1/4, which is pretty standard. And then I divided it by 3 and found out that was 1 3/4. So those were the spots that I scored at. So I just made this template because I was like, okay, well, I was trying to decide which one I would want up and how it would look before I actually did any scoring. And so I can tell that this would be really pretty on the outside, and then their next piece they'd open up that, and then this would be the inside. So that's what I'm going to go for here. So we're going to bring in our scoring board. So this is the Simply Scored. I'm going to have to do a little more shifting here. Need more space. Isn't that the crafter's woe? We always need more space, right? All right, so we're going to, there, got all 4 feet on the board. And you're not going to be able to see it. I wonder if I can shift my camera. Let's find out. I've got all these things in my way. All right, that kind of worked. Now you can see where the scoring is on that. So for our card base, we want to do some scoring. We basically want to score the front of our card in half. I'm actually going to invert the card. The cards for the kit are printed colored on the front, and then the inside is plain white. And because we're folding it back, the inside is what's going to show. So I hope that makes sense. We're going to show the blushing bride side instead of the white side. So I'm going to put this into my scoring tool here, and I want to score it in half. So it's 4 1/4. So even my poor math skills tell me that that's going to be 2 1/8. So I'm going to score that, and then before I do anything, I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to go ahead and score this. This is our main little focal point here, and so I have my little marker set up at 1 3/4, and then I added 1 3/4 to that, which turned into 3 1/2. And let's set this aside, and we're going to grab our bone folder here, and we're just going to accordion fold that piece. And you could do this alternative fold with any of the cards in this kit. So I'm going to go ahead and crease right here. And fold back. So again, I just turned the card inside out, basically, and have so I could have that pretty blushing bride side up. And so this piece is now going to attach to the inside so that the recipient can open it up and see the full floral extravaganza, if you will. So I can do it this way. I can have it be horizontal. I can have it be vertical. I could turn the whole thing around, do it the other way, have that be on the outside and that open up on the inside. I kind of am actually liking it like this. I didn't really think that I would, but I am kind of liking it this direction. So that's, I think, what I'm going to go with right there. So I'm going to lay that how I want it on the card. I'm going to fold this part back, and I'll get my Seal Plus here, and I'm going to just add some seal. Nothing like, oh, this is a brand new one. I just started it, so I got to roll it a little bit, get it going here. Nothing like going live and just flying by the seat of your pants, right? Okay, well, I did kind of plan out the card, but I thought, well, I can't really try it out, so we'll just see how it goes. So I'm going to fold that down, and then it's going to go like this. So this piece right here is going to get some adhesive right there. So the card, whoops, I think I did that in a little too far. Hold on. Hold your breath that it's going to come up and not rip. Okay, it did. Phew. All right. I'm going to take this one up too. I want it more centered. Sorry, guys. Nothing like changing my mind at the last minute. There we go. That's what I'm happy with right there. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to decorate our card here. Increase that a little bit more. And let's see if we can find, we have, so again, we can do it this direction, or we can have it open up this direction. We have our greeting here. I'm going to go ahead and put that on the front. I am going to have it be this direction, and we're going to decorate that with some of the little flowers from our kit, which of course match the, I thought there was one more leaf. Oh, there is, it's hiding. There we go. So we've got our little flowers here, and we're gonna go ahead and stamp our sentiment. So to do that, we need to grab our Gorgeous Posies kit here. And this particular card, the Celebrate, or I should say this particular label, the Celebrating Your Day, perfectly fits on there. So I'm going to grab, ooh, this block is not very clean. That's embarrassing. Get my little block cleaning cloth and wipe that off. Okay, so we're going to grab our Blushing Bride ink pad. And the nervous mama dog is going to leave because it just had a big thunder. It's not even that loud. It's not even that close, but, you know, she's just a little bit worried about it. So there we've got our Celebrating Your Day, and then we're going to go ahead and decorate our little card here. So I'm going to pop this up with dimensionals. Now dimensionals do not come in the kit. I'm adding that in. Of course, adhesives do not come in this particular kit. You know, you need something to put the card together. You wouldn't have to pop it up. That's just pretty much how I roll with just about every card, right? I like to pop things up. So I'm going to just center this right on top here. And then we're going to add in our posy and our leaves and our little flowers there. So I'm just going to, I find glue dots easier to work with when I'm working with little elements like these. So we're going to pop that on here. And this is really forgiving. Like, you can look at the picture and do it exactly how they did, or you can make up your own thing, right? Oops. My glue dot is exposed. That's not going to work. So I'm going to cover that up a little bit more. And then we have one more little leaf here. Oops, I put it on the back side. So you want to put your, I want to put it on the front side, but I need one on the back too. So I've just got my little, it's like making a little bouquet. And that's just going to go right here to the side of our card. And then this one, it did have a piece of ribbon and a piece of the twine layered behind. I'm actually just going to do a little bow. Let's see if I can find the end of the ribbon. Aha! Found it. Isn't this pretty? I wish we had the whole roll of this in the catalog. I'd be all over that. You could probably, this would be an easy one to color by using your Stampin' Blends. You could just color right on the ribbon and dye it any color that you want. Now, because I am tying a bow, that is going to add to the thickness of my card, but I'm okay with that. If you didn't want that, then you could do it, you know, just flat. So they did it kind of flat layered behind, which is very pretty. It's up to you on how you want to do that. I am going to open my drawer here. And I do not have a ribbon scissor. Let's hope this one is sharp enough to cut ribbon. And it is still, it's a pretty new pair. It's a gift from Stampin' Up! And I haven't used them too much, so that one's still working. So I like my bow, but I don't like my tail covering up my words. So I want to fix my tail a little bit. And we've got that right there. And we're going to go ahead and I'm going to actually put, it's a pretty thick bow. So I'm actually going to put a couple of glue dots on the back to hold that on. And it's thundering again. So Mama Dog has wandered back in. She's going to go into her under the computer desk, and now she's up again and she's off. Oh, poor Bella. Poor Bella. Poor us. It's going to be a rough night. The vet did give us a prescription of an anti-anxiety med that we can use if we really have to. I don't like to use it unless we have to, but I also don't want her to be stressed. So there we've got our celebrating your day, and just opens up like that. So we've got our double Z fold happening right here. And that's just another version of that card. You can also put the greeting down farther. It's your choice, however you want to do it. And again, I think any of these designs would work with that particular fold. This one right here is kind of the same look, but with the purple posy. So, and you know what? And they're beautiful cards just as they're designed as well. So you've got options. You could do 3 of them exactly how it says to do them, and you could do 3 in a different way. Let's grab one more, and let's do it a completely different way. Oh my gosh, this is scary. So for this one, I'm going to actually cut this into panels. And when you're a demonstrator, there is a special Facebook group just for demonstrators where they share ideas. And this idea was shared by a demonstrator on there, and I thought, oh, that's really cute. And I kind of just forgot about it until now. So I know that this will cut apart into 1 3/4 inch pieces, because we just discovered that when we did our little fold there. So I've got my 3 panels. And I'm going to go back to this piece and spread them out. You can also actually just cut off more than just dividing it in half. So if you wanted a space all the way around, I'm going to leave it like this, and I'm going to adhere it all the way to the edges. But I'm actually going to pop up all 3 of those panels on dimensionals. It's just going to give the card a little bit of lift. And I really like dimensionals, so I'm totally fine with that. So I'll just put my dimensionals on the back. Peel those off. And flip it around. And again, I'm just lining it up with the far edge, so that's going to give me a border at the top and the bottom and a little bit in the center. And this is just going to add just a little bit of depth without changing the card hugely. Oh my gosh, it's really thundering now. Can you guys hear that? Hopefully you can't hear how loud it's thundering out there. And then we've got that one, and then we'll add to our last piece here. And we'll just line that up to the edge. You guys know I'm super anal retentive about things being straight. It's just how I roll. All right, so we've got that, just that little division between, and it's just raised up. And then thundering in Hugo too, Sarah. And then we've got our little greeting piece. This one is, let's see. This one is for a very kind and thoughtful friend. And I'm choosing the greetings right out of the set because that is the easy button, right? They're designed, these labels were designed for these stamps, so I don't have to think about it. Now, they chose to use the Blackberry Bliss ink on that, and I'm sure that would be a really good choice. I'm going to live dangerously, and I'm going to try it in Highland Heather because I'm just crazy tonight. I'm just out of control, you guys. I can't even follow directions and do it how it says in the kit. Oh, wait, that's called being creative, right? All right, so we're just going to stamp for a very kind and thoughtful friend. Hey, and it's almost straight. So that's going to be much more muted than the darker Blackberry Bliss. Another option, if this is a little lighter than you want, you could also do it in the Gorgeous Grape, and it would be a little bit darker. So we have options, right? Always, we're all about the options. So for this one, I'm going to grab a few leaves and a flower here. And we're going to decorate that. This one, we're going to use the ribbon a little bit more how they have it in the kit. So let's take a look at that. So they took a piece of that ribbon just flat and put it underneath the label. And then they have a bow tied with the twine. At least it looks like a bow to me. So I'm all about the bows. I'm going to do a bow. It's also kind of curly. I mean, that'd be cute just to kind of flop it on there with those curls, right? But let's do a bow. My husband is back now. He's going to start the dinner. We're eating a little late tonight. Nothing fancy. Having tacos tonight. We had our big fancy individual beef Wellingtons on Easter. So now we're going the other direction, having tacos. So hopefully Mama Dog is going to go hang out with him. And all right. We're going to just cut this at an angle. And that's going to layer right behind here. And I'm just going to adhere that with glue dots. Actually, you know what? I think I'm just going to use I'm going to go for the speed here. I'm going to go with the tape runner. Use my seal. So you've got that pretty ribbon just peeking behind, that little bit of gold picking up. And then I will glue dot on my little bow here, and then some of that glue dot will be exposed, but I'm going to cover it up with my flowers. So the bow, actually, you know what they did is they put it right behind. Let's try that. See, I can follow directions. You guys are wondering if I could or not. We'll just pop it right behind, and let's take our glue dots, which I have now lost because I covered them up. Here they are. And again, this time we just have a purple flower, and we're going to put the glue dots on just the bottom tip of the leaves. Stick that on behind our little flower here. And another one over here. And there we go. And that's going to go right in here. I want to be able to see all of my, all right, that is not going to stick. So just need a little more sticky stuff. Put a little sticky right on the knot of my little bow. Wrap that around behind. All right, and that's going to pop up right on the card. So you guys are going to get tired of me, but I'm putting it up on dimensionals. I like that little lift. All right. There we go. And my little flower was blending in so much, I lost it. Because it just went perfect on there. And we'll put, why not? Let's put a little dimensional on the back of that as well. And that is going to go right there. So again, it's pretty close to how they had it, just one slight change of doing the different little panels to kind of spread that apart. So we've got our two alternative versions here of the 16 cards that come in the kit. You get 4 of each design, and then of course you get those super cute envelopes and this absolutely gorgeous box to store your cards in. And what a wonderful gift for Mother's Day, teacher gift, even a graduation. You can make them all thank yous. Pretty girly. Not going to work for Father's Day, but gift season is coming. It also would make a fabulous birthday. You just got that little closure on that. So that is the Gorgeous Posies kit. They are on clearance right now, on sale because they're about to retire. Quantities are while supplies last. So you'll want to jump on that and pick up your kit before they are gone. I'm going to flip the camera so I can say goodbye. Sure you are, Susan. Okay, there we go. I had to unplug it. I was a little low on power tonight. So, oh, I didn't even show you that I was going to stamp a flower with the stamp set. Well, that's just going to have to wait for another time. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Take care, everyone. Have fun creating, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.